Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Miss Lily English, the place where learning English feels friendly, relaxed, and a little bit imperfect in the best way possible.
Hi everyone, we're really happy you're here with us today. I'm Jason.
And I'm Lily, and together we're here to help you practice real, everyday English without pressure and without fear.
Exactly. This is not an exam room, not a classroom, and definitely not a place where anyone will judge your English.
It's more like sitting with two friends, having a calm conversation, and slowly letting your English come out naturally.
And if you're listening right now while avoiding your to-do list, your homework, or that one email you don't want to answer, welcome.
You're safe here, and honestly, learning English while procrastinating still feels productive, right?
Absolutely. You're not avoiding work, you're multitasking in English.
Today's episode is for anyone who thinks a lot in English but doesn't talk very much.
You know that feeling when your head is full of sentences, ideas, and opinions?
But when it's time to speak, your mouth suddenly goes quiet.
Like your brain is shouting, but your voice is on mute.
Yes, exactly. And that's why today's topic is very close to our hearts.
We're calling this episode Stop Thinking, Start Talking.
Because so many English learners don't have a grammar problem.
They have an overthinking problem.
And if overthinking were a sport, many of us would already be champions.
Gold medal level for sure.
Before we go deeper, let's ask you a very small favor.
If you enjoy learning English with us, please like this episode and subscribe to Ms. Lily English.
It really helps more learners find our channel, and it allows us to keep creating new episodes for you.
And feel free to write a short comment. Even one simple sentence is perfect.
When you write, your English brain starts working. That's real practice.
Okay, now let's talk about something very real.
Jason, do you remember a moment when you wanted to speak English but your brain completely froze?
Oh yes, many times. But one moment still lives in my memory.
That already sounds serious.
I was on an online meeting with some native English speakers. I understood everything they said.
That's the painful part. Understanding is there.
Exactly. And I had a clear idea in my head. I even practiced the sentence silently.
Perfect English in your head, right?
Perfect, beautiful, very intelligent English.
And then?
Then someone said my name, and suddenly my brain became very noisy.
Like too many tabs open at the same time.
Yes, grammar was shouting, vocabulary was shouting, fear was shouting.
And your mouth?
My mouth said, yes, I agree.
That's it?
That's it. After all that thinking, I said one very short sentence.
And later you probably thought, why didn't I just say more?
Of course, after the meeting, all the good sentences came back.
That happens to so many learners.
And it shows something important.
The problem is not that your English is bad.
The problem is that your brain is too busy when it's time to speak.
I had a very similar experience once.
Tell me.
I was in a small bakery in another country. I practiced my sentence many times before going inside.
Let me guess, a simple sentence.
Very simple. Hi, can I have that chocolate cake, please?
Sounds safe.
Yes, until it was my turn.
Uh-oh.
The woman behind the counter smiled and asked me something very fast.
Fast native speaker mode activated.
Exactly. And suddenly, my brain felt like the Wi-Fi stopped working.
No connection at all.
I opened my mouth and said, hi, cake, this please.
And pointed, right?
Of course I pointed.
Honestly, that is still communication.
Yes, and the funny thing is, she smiled and gave me the cake.
See? Real-life English is very kind.
But inside, I felt embarrassed.
That feeling is very familiar for many learners.
You study, you understand, but in real life, your mouth forgets everything.
And then you start blaming yourself.
You think, why can't I speak? I studied this.
And this is where overthinking starts to grow.
Many learners think the solution is more grammar, more rules, more studying.
But often the real problem is fear.
Fear of making mistakes.
Fear of sounding stupid.
Fear that someone will judge you.
Even if nobody actually says anything, your brain says it for them.
Your brain becomes a very strict teacher.
I remember one class at school very clearly.
What happened?
A student answered in English and made a small mistake.
Just one mistake?
Just one, but the teacher corrected them in a cold voice, and some students laughed.
That hurts.
After that day, that student almost never spoke again.
And many adults still carry those memories.
Yes, even years later, their body remembers that feeling.
So when they want to speak English, their brain says, "Be careful, stay quiet."
And then there is another big problem.
Perfectionism.
Perfectionism is when you think your English must be perfect before you speak.
Perfect grammar, perfect accent, perfect sentence.
And while you're waiting for the perfect sentence, the moment passes.
It's like waiting for the perfect bus.
You say, not this one, not this one.
You say, not this one, and suddenly there are no buses left.
Many learners tell us, I wanted to speak, but I changed my sentence 10 times in my head.
And by the time they were ready, the conversation was already over.
So in the end, your English isn't the only thing speaking.
Your fear is speaking.
Your old memories are speaking.
Your perfectionism is speaking.
And all that noise becomes louder than your real voice.
But here's the good news.
This can be trained.
You don't need to wait until fear disappears forever.
You can start speaking even if fear is still in the room.
So now that we've talked about fear, memories, and perfectionism, let's move to the most important question.
Yes, the big question. How do we actually move from thinking to talking?
Because understanding the problem is one thing, but changing habits is another.
Exactly. And we want to keep this very practical and very human.
No complicated theory, no long grammar explanations.
Just small tools that real people can really use.
Let's start with something very simple.
Tool number 1, shorter sentences.
Many English learners think they must speak in long, beautiful sentences.
Like they're writing an essay instead of talking to a person.
And that pressure makes the brain freeze.
For example, in your head you might think, I have always been interested in improving my communication skills.
That sentence is correct, but it's very heavy.
Your brain feels the weight of every word.
So instead, you can say something much smaller.
I want to speak better.
Same meaning, less pressure.
Or instead of, recently I've been feeling a bit overwhelmed with my studies.
You can say, study is hard these days.
That's it. Simple, human, real.
Remember, you are not writing a book.
You were just talking to another human being.
And humans love simple language.
Tool number 2 is one of my favorites.
Reaction words.
Reaction words are small words or short phrases that show you are listening.
Things like, oh really? That's nice. I see. That's difficult.
They may sound small, but they are very powerful.
Because they help you enter the conversation without pressure.
And they give your brain a few seconds to relax.
For example, if someone says, I'm very tired from work.
You can say, oh really? That's difficult.
Then you can add a small question.
Do you have a lot of projects?
And just like that, you are already talking.
Not perfectly, but naturally.
Tool number 3 is very helpful for daily life.
Ready phrases.
Ready phrases are sentences you practice many times so they become automatic.
Almost like a song your mouth already knows.
At work or school, this could be, sorry, could you repeat that?
Or, can I ask a quick question?
In daily life, hi, can I get a coffee, please?
Or, can you recommend something?
You don't need 50 ready phrases.
Even 5 good ones can change your confidence.
Because when your mouth knows what to say, your brain can relax.
And remember this important sentence.
Simple and spoken is better than perfect and silent.
Always.
A short sentence out loud is more useful than a perfect sentence in your head.
Now let's talk about where you can practice safely.
This is what we call low-pressure practice.
Low pressure means no test, no grades, no judgment.
One easy way is talking to yourself.
Yes, talking to yourself is not strange. It's training.
When you cook, you can say, "Now I cut the vegetables."
After this, I will eat and watch an English video.
When you walk outside, you can say, "I'm going to the bus stop."
I feel a little tired, but I'm happy I'm learning English.
It may feel funny at first.
But your mouth needs practice, not only your ears.
Another safe way is sending voice messages to a friendly person.
Someone who understands that you are practicing.
You can even say, "My English is not perfect, but I want to practice."
A good friend will feel honored, not annoyed.
And if you don't have that person yet,
You still have your mirror.
the mirror never laughs at your accent.
You can say 1 or 2 sentences about your day.
Today, I learned.
Today, I feel.
Think of it like dancing.
People don't dance perfectly the first time at a party.
They practice alone first.
English speaking is the same.
But there is one more thing we must change.
The voice inside your head.
Many learners speak very unkindly to themselves.
My English is terrible.
I sound stupid.
If you talk to yourself like that, your mouth will stay closed.
So let's change that sentence a little.
Instead of my English is bad,
Say, "My English is under construction."
under construction means work is happening.
Progress is being made.
And progress does not need to be fast.
One sentence a day is still progress.
Speaking even with fear is still progress.
And fear does not mean stop.
Fear just means something is new.
So today, we want to give you a tiny challenge.
Say 1 real sentence in English today.
Just one.
To a person, to your mirror, or into your phone.
Don't wait for the perfect moment.
Choose a normal moment and speak,
Because your English grows when you use it.
not when you hide it.
So now that we've talked about tools, habits, and practice, let's slow down a little and talk about feelings.
Yes, because English learning is not only about words, it's also about emotions.
Many learners think their biggest problem is vocabulary.
Or grammar.
But very often, the real problem is confidence.
Or the lack of it.
Confidence doesn't come from being perfect.
It comes from experience.
And experience only comes when you actually speak,
Even if your voice shakes a little.
even if your sentence is short.
Even if you make a mistake.
Mistakes are not signs that you are bad at English.
They are signs that you are using English.
And using English is the goal.
Not sounding perfect.
Let's talk about something very important.
The idea that people will judge me.
Many learners feel this fear very strongly.
But here is something interesting.
Most people are not listening as carefully as you think
They are busy thinking about themselves.
about what they will say next.
About their own problems.
So when you make a small mistake,
Most people don't even notice.
and if they do notice,
They usually don't care.
and if they care,
That's their problem, not yours.
speaking English is not a performance.
It's communication.
And communication is about connection, not perfection.
I remember a learner once told me something very honest.
What did they say?
They said, "I'm waiting until I feel confident to speak."
That sounds reasonable.
But it's actually backward.
Yes, confidence doesn't come before speaking.
Confidence comes after speaking.
First, you speak,
Then confidence slowly grows.
like a muscle.
The more you use it, the stronger it becomes.
Let's imagine two learners.
Okay,
The first learner waits until their English feels perfect.
that learner stays silent for a long time.
The second learner speaks with mistakes.
That learner sounds imperfect but real.
After 1 year, who do you think is more confident?
The second one, of course.
Because confidence grows through action.
not through thinking.
Now let's take a calm moment and do a small word review together.
Yes, a gentle word tour, just like in the original episode.
Let's start with the word overthinking.
Overthinking means thinking too much until it becomes a problem.
For example, I overthink every sentence before I speak English.
Or, I was overthinking, so I stayed quiet.
When you overthink,
Your brain is busy, but your mouth stops.
the next word is mute.
Mute means no sound.
When your phone is on mute, you see everything but you hear nothing.
In English learning,
Your head may be full of sentences.
but your mouth is on mute.
Then we talked about perfectionism,
Perfectionism means you want everything to be perfect.
perfect grammar,
Perfect accent.
perfect timing.
And because of that, you don't speak at all.
Another important phrase is low pressure,
Low pressure means relaxed and safe.
no test,
No grades.
no serious faces watching you.
Talking to yourself is low pressure practice.
Talking to a kind friend is low pressure practice.
Practicing in the mirror is also low pressure practice.
Then we talked about progress.
Progress means moving forward step by step.
Even if the steps are small.
One sentence a day is progress.
One short voice message is progress.
Progress is not loud.
But it is powerful.
And one of our favorite phrases today is under construction.
When something is under construction, it is not finished yet.
But work is happening.
So when you say, my English is under construction,
You are being kind to yourself.
you are saying, I'm learning, I'm building.
Not, I'm bad.
We also talked about reaction words.
Reaction words help you start speaking.
Oh, really?
That's nice.
I see.
These small words open the door to conversation.
And finally, ready phrases.
Ready phrases are sentences you practice many times.
So they are ready when you need them.
They reduce thinking and increase speaking.
Now, before we finish,
let's give our listeners one final, very gentle challenge.
today or tomorrow, say one sentence in English.
Just one.
Don't wait for confidence.
Don't wait for perfect grammar,
Say it anyway.
because that one sentence is a step forward.
And steps add up.
If you want, you can also write a comment.
Finish this sentence. One situation where I overthink and stay quiet is,
Writing is also a form of speaking.
and when you share,
You realize you are not alone,
many people feel the same way.
and learning feels lighter when we learn together.
We're really proud of you for listening today.
For thinking about your English.
And hopefully for speaking a little more.
Remember, your English does not need to be perfect to be valuable.
It just needs to be used.
Thank you for spending this time with us on Miss Lily English.
Keep practicing.
Keep talking, even if it's just one small sentence.
We'll be right here with you in the next episode.
Take care, keep going, and see you soon.